At the beginning of the movie, we see a boy named Polly. He is going to his hometown by train for the holidays, but in another compartment he sees a woman named Miriam, which he finds very sexy. When there is upheaval in his mind, he comes and sits near him. Miriam also knows his intention, why he is sitting near her, but she thinks of him as a small child, that's why she ignores. Then at the next station a man comes and sits on the seat in front of Miriam. The man and Miriam look at each other for some time, then starts kissing. But here Polly is also watching them, so then Miriam takes the man to the washroom. That man also follows her to the washroom, so they both start becoming intimate, whose voices start coming outside. After some time Polly reaches his station, where Polly's father Ralphie is waiting for him. He is very happy to see the son. Father's girlfriend was also coming by this train, so they were looking for her. But when Polly sees his father's girlfriend, so he gets shocked. She is none other than Miriam, who got intimate with an unknown man in the train some minutes back. But Polly does not say anything about this and these people come home. After coming home, Miriam starts telling Ralphie about the incident on the train. But Ralphie takes it as a story and starts doing his work. Living in this house is a woman named Sindora who is Ralphie's cousin. But she is having an affair with a maidservant named Silvana. Today again, when he was in the mood, she goes to be intimate again. But Uncle Alex sees them. Now Polly also sees them while passing by. He starts cursing himself that shame on such men. The women of his house have to do all this with each other. Now Polly goes swimming in the nearby pond, so that's when he meets Andrea, who is Polly's childhood friend, which Polly also liked. Here both of them start having fun, so that's when Andrea's bra comes open, because of which his mangoes are visible to Polly. But Andrea covers them and leaves from here. Then the next day after swimming in the pond, Andrea says to Polly, he applies sunscreen on her back. Polly also starts applying sunscreen, but touching Andrea causes a stir in him tights. And then he starts trying to open Andrea's panties. At first Andrea tries to stop him, but then she also gets ready to be intimate. Seeing this, Polly says this is his first time, so he will not do it here in the open. His first time should be a bit special. Hearing this, Andrea also agrees for this. Then one day Polly's cousin brother comes with weed, so Polly, Andrea, and cousin enjoy a lot. But after getting weed, he starts getting close with Andrea, because he also liked her. But Polly could not tolerate this thing, so he pushes him and makes him fall into the water. But the cousin brother did not know how to swim, that's why he dies by drowning. Then after searching a lot, the police find his dead body. But this made Polly very sad, because his cousin had died because of him. But Polly and Andrea don't tell anyone anything. Then a few days pass and one day Silvana brings food for him. Taking the opportunity, Polly tries to coerce herself, but Silvana starts running downstairs. Polly also goes after her to catch up. But hearing her voice, Ralphie reaches here, who sees such an act of his son and slaps him. Then a few days later, Ralphie plans a trip out. He takes Polly and Andrea along with Miriam. Together they stay in a hotel and roams many places. He also watches movies and enjoys them. After this they go to see an old fort, but there Ralphie starts getting intimate with Andrea. Maybe they were having an affair, but Polly also follows them and reaches there. When he sees them like this, he feels very bad. His father and Andrea betray her. Because of this incident, Polly stays in the hotel room depressed. Miriam notices this thing, so she talks to Polly. Polly also tells her the whole thing, how they both cheated him. Hearing all this, Miriam takes off her clothes to lighten Polly's mood. Seeing this, even Polly is unable to control, so both of them become intimate. After which Polly feels better. Then the next day these people return to their homes. But after coming here, Polly does not behave well with Andrea, because even now everything keeps revolving in front of his eyes. One day Polly and Andrea are playing tennis, so Andrea asks why is he behaving like this with her. On hearing this, Polly was first going to tell her that he had seen them being intimate that day. But then he thinks of giving her a second chance. After this they look at each other with loving eyes. When they become romantic, they start loving here. Now it also rains, so these people also enjoy the rain a lot. Then the next day Polly goes back to his school, and this movie ends. Friends, if you like the video then press the like button.